I'm always looking for new plants to expand the diversity in my food forest and on my farm. I went to a plant sale the other day and I got a couple of things. You can't really see it over here because it's really quite small. I'm not going to give you a close-up. I got a plant called Snow on the Mountain, I believe it is. It's a Kentucky native. I got the agricultural extension locally and they had a plant sale. But I also got this hollyhock over here on the ground. I don't know if you can see it. Let me give you just a little closer view. This here is a hollyhock. It's a short-lived perennial. It kind of self-seeds, so this one only live a few years, but it gets quite tall and it'll self-seed it and have some really great and beautiful flowers. I'm not really sure all the uses for it yet, but I think I'd read something about it before, so when I saw it at the sale, I bought it. But there's something else that I wanted you to see as well. I've told you many times, and I hope that you realize this. I hope you don't think that I am coming to you as an expert or anything like that, as someone who thinks that he has everything together, because I'm just trying to figure things out. I'm learning as I go, and we've got a lot of learning to do, but I feel like things are getting better every single year, every single season. Instead of just following a book and following somebody else's pattern, we're just doing things ourselves, just picking up things here and there and learning as we go. You see the strawberry patch over here? We've got some things planted over here in our garden beds with the black plastic, but we've got a whole lot more to do in there as well. Not only do we have a whole lot more to do there in that garden, we have a whole lot more to do here in the high tunnel as well. I cut all of this comfrey back about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and look how fast it's growing back again. In fact, there's one of them that's already flowering over here. It's pretty incredible how much it grows. But I was walking through here the other day. This is actually the second time that I've walked through here and found this. I was kind of shocked by it. So I was walking through the high tunnel and I saw a plant like this. This looks like something else that I really don't have a whole lot of experience with, if I'm completely honest. Can you see this? What do you think this is? The answer is no, it is not cannabis sativa. It is not marijuana, Mary Jane. It's not the reefer. It's nothing like that. This is a spider flower, a cleome. There's a few plants actually that resemble marijuana very much. There is white sage, there's okra, there's a hibiscus. In fact, there was a police raid on an okra farm in Georgia once that they came and raided it. But one of the ways that you can tell this one apart is that this has some thorns on it. And cannabis, according to the internet, never has thorns on it. This instead is a cleome or a spider flower. There are some spider flowers that are edible. These are annuals, but they're self-seeding annuals that'll come back each year, and then you get to be 6 to 8 feet tall. Interesting thing about this is that this row right here is a row that's not watered really at all. I don't do anything at all with it. It just showed up. But what I want to do is, because there are some uses to it, it definitely is a pollinator. It definitely will add to the diversity in our food forest. I want to dig this up and move it over here where we started. So instead of using a big shovel, I'll use this little one. So I don't know how well these transplant. This is going to be a complete experiment, but let's dig it up and take it somewhere else. So again, I don't have a whole lot of experience with spider flowers, but from what I read, these will self-sow and they're very easily direct sowed as well. So if you can get some cleome flowers, you can probably just spread them on the ground where you want them and then keep an eye on it. I didn't plant this at all. It just showed up in my high tunnel. Somebody once told me that if you want to grow cannabis sativa, if you can grow tomatoes very well, then you can grow cannabis sativa. I've never tried to grow cannabis. I don't plan to unless it becomes legal in Kentucky to do so. I want to follow the law as closely as I possibly can. But it kind of resembled and looked a little bit like a tomato plant in a lot of ways. So I thought for those 2 reasons, this might be cannabis, but it is not. So this was growing in a very dry area in the high tunnel, an area where there wasn't any irrigation. However, I'm going to irrigate this in really well. I'm going to plant it right here beside this Jane magnolia. Also, as you can see right here next to it, I've got a nasturtium that I planted over here as well. Both of these are going to be great pollinators. I don't know what other things this is good for besides pollination, erosion control, add to the diversity. We're going to have it here anyway. We're going to see how it does. It's just a wild one. You can get them in different varieties as well. All I've got to do now, all I'm going to do is just water it in. It's not something that I was looking for. It's not something that I know much about. And I looked at it and thought, hey, this looks just like something that I shouldn't have here in the high tunnel. I might get in trouble for, but it's not. If you like things like this is you know, not planned. I just found this and I thought I would share it with you. If you like these kind of things, then like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all so you never miss a notification. We do a new video every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Thanks.